contains strong language, sexual scenes and references from the beginning and throughout.
Chloe, when she was at school, had a lot of learning difficulties. She found it hard to read, to write.
I hated high school because I couldn't read or write, and I used to get bullied. In history, about year 7, I could not read the paragraph the teacher was telling us to read. I wanted to crawl up in a ball there and just like disappear because I was so embarrassed that everyone was laughing at us, and I just felt like I wasn't human. Like every person in the class could read apart from me, and I've never felt that low.
She struggled quite a lot, I think, with a lot of girls put her down and like really knocked her confidence. She always didn't think she was good enough.
I didn't ever have dreams. I felt like I wasn't good enough to have dreams. I didn't think I was capable of doing anything because I wasn't like these other kids who could read or write or had money. Life at school was really, really difficult, and it got so intense at times where I hated it, I didn't want to be there. So I needed something to take my mind off it, and that is where ice skating come in. And that was like the first ever hobby that I really loved.
Don't you know you're like the sun?
Chloe's first time on the ice, she was off. Didn't want to hold my hand, nothing, she was away. And then I realised, this is it.
Being on the ice, I think for me was an escape, maybe. You'd go there, you wouldn't think of anything, and you just perform. I started winning competitions, so I've become really dedicated.
The days used to be very long for Chloe. She would be at the ice rink in the morning and then be at school, sometimes on the ice rink on the night time, especially if we had a competition.
I was thinking, God, I'm actually good at something, because obviously I wasn't good at school, me reading and writing. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to train as hard. And that's when I just knew, I was like, God, like, I feel great. I feel so amazing about myself. Like, I'm actually good at something.
It takes a lot of money, the travel, the coaching, the practice sessions, the entrance to the ice rink, the dresses, the skates. Everything I had went in to the cost for the skating.
It was like £10 an hour, and to me, like when I think to it now, I'm thinking £10 an hour, that's, to me, it's nothing. Back then, £10 was so much money. So when I got to the age of 16, that's when I started to question myself. Was I good enough? And my mum used to always say, Chloe, you are good enough to be at the top. But I never used to believe it, and I think once you get something in your head, you're fucked.
Subscribe now for loads of mint Geordie Shore vids. Is that right, no?
Are you Raggies? Subscribe now.